stream. I think we're going to be moving on to some other setups.
Sturm is currently holding us at gunpoint, saying get off. If we don't move in the next 5 seconds, that's lights out.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to follow E2C on the stream.
Follow E2C. You are.
Follow us on Twitter.
Shout out to the sponsors.
Shout out to the sponsors.
Follow us on Twitter. We'd love to talk Smash with you. Tell us if you want us to do anything with our commentary.
Yeah, if you have any feedback, hit me up.
Please, for the love of God, don't just flood my Twitter with requests to burn my bunny ears. That's about it.
You say that, and that's what's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
That's what. So be sure to check out also Unrivaled Tournaments. They're going to be streaming the rest of the tournament on their stream. And I guess that's going to be it. So
that's it.
Signing out from Endgame, I am 4chan Joe.
I am Blonde Bunny.
We will see you guys on the flip side. So enjoy the rest of the game.
Goodbye.
What is up?
There we go. Okay, now we're good. Guys, this is Bot Nightwing. I'm here with Pulse Ori.
What's up, guys?
Going to be bringing you some top 24 Smash 4 singles action. I'm really excited. Your Endgame's been a great tournament, and actually you're about to see something kind of crazy here.
Yeah.
Ally, who just recently got eliminated by Dark Shed, I believe. Did he not?
He ended up winning the set.
Okay.
Very close game 3. Dark Shed almost made it.
I heard the pop off, and I didn't see the reaction. So
it was in classic Ally fashion when he went to close set, where he just leans his head back very far, and he's like, "Oh, the biggest sigh of relief."
Yeehaw.
Yeah. And so,
all right.
So it's gonna be what, Ally and Mr.
E. Yeah, I'm
this
super excited for this one. Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. Guys, if you are excited to be watching this stream right now, please tweet it out at twitch.tv/events-to-compete. Please share the stream. I'd really appreciate you guys getting as many eyes on this as possible, because we have some great action. Ally versus Mr. E here. On the other stream, our sister channel, Unrivaled Tournaments, we have Tweak versus Noto, so hit that multi-Twitch up for sure with Events to Compete in Unrivaled Tournaments.
Yep. And Tweak versus Noto, that's going to be another phenomenal set. These two have, those two over there, they played at SmashCon the other day, or the previous week. It was a very close set, but Tweak came out on top. We got to focus on this set.
Yeah, we do have to focus on this set. And the reason that we have to focus on this set is because this is actually a rematch between Mr. E and Ally. Mr. E actually just recently tweeted that he was excited to have this because he thinks that Marth does pretty well against Mario, and that he is confident that he can take down the newest member of Cloud9, who is Ally.
Yep, that's for sure. Now, Mario, I think, in my opinion, I think Mario does have the matchup, despite Marth's phenomenal range.
Yeah.
Right now, we're seeing Mr. E, this like range of Marth, to just zone out Mario completely. And we always find it really hard that, like, how do you zone out Mario?
Yeah, I don't know how you really zone out Mario, to be 100% honest with you. Like, he's a brawler with great frame data, and his grab game is amazing. So, really, you have to try and keep him away from you. But, I mean, as Marth, yeah, you have the sword to do that with, but in general, it's just very difficult to keep Mario out.
Yep, and right now, Ally's starting to mount some sort of a comeback here.
Good dare. That single hit of dare is very tough to hit. Or, excuse me, the spike hitbox dare is very tough to hit. But he gets it there, and Ally is going to get killed by the up throw. It is a kill throw at that higher percent, especially, but even a lower that would have worked. but now Mario has to find a way to get the stock off and even it up because a Marth with momentum and a stock lead is dangerous.
Exactly. Now, in Marth with Rage, terrifying character. Those tippers get enhanced knockback and along with the enhanced damage.
Yeah.
You do not want to be like, Mr. E does not want to forfeit any type of spacing option.
Oh, wow. And he went big with that read right there, but Ally did not commit as soon as he did, and as soon as he saw the counter come out, we saw the up smash.
Yep. That's kind of a double-edged sword there for Marth. That counter, it can be so good, but it can mess if you mess it up, especially at high percent free kill.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know. I mean, I feel like that was a little bit ill-advised, but I really felt he thought he had the read, and it just didn't work out for him. One thing I will say about Mr. E is I was playing with him in friendlies a little bit, and you mentioned how dangerous Marth is at high percent. But even at low percent, that tipper can do amazing work. I've seen him do fair combos into a missed tech, into a like tipper to kill at like 40%. It's kind of ridiculous how strong Marth can kill. So Ally has to be really wary at pretty much any percent to not get caught in the wrong spot.
Yep. And right now, Ally has made a total adjustment compared to where this game started off at. He lost his stock. Oh, jeez.
But again, that tipper
like
fair.
That tipper.
Yeah, like you were saying, he found himself in a bad spot to start. He brought it back, but Mr. E just kept pressing that advantage. Even though he lost his stock because of a missed counter, he didn't let that affect him, and he finished it off and takes game 1 over Ally here.
Yeah, I would not be surprised to see this go to Game 3. Mr. E had quite a phenomenal run back at EVO last month. So this player, he's just on a rise right now.
He really is.
Terror. So Ally, he cannot catch this man sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the one thing that's really, really important is not to sleep on like either of these people. If you think that, oh, I have this match in the bag with Ally, he'll come out and he'll combo you and he'll kill you in the most amazing manner that you can never expect. And same thing with Mr. E is you have to respect everything that Marth can do. He's a relatively unexplored character. Lots of people are starting to play him, but he still has a pretty young meta because he only came to full strength off of some recent patches.
Exactly. Now you're gonna be like currently the leaders in the Marth metagame are Mr. E and MKLeo, but you know who's currently taking the lead right now, and that's Ally with that destructive forward smash.
Yeah,
killing Mr. E pretty early and only taking under 50% of his first
Yeah,
shot.
and that's not to say that False and Pugwest are not leading the way, but there's just so many good Marths now, but they're still figuring out ways to make it even better. So I expect a good comeback possibility here from Mr. E's Marth, but Ally's the kind of person that if he gets an advantage on you, he's going to put his boot on your throat and not let you even have a chance.
Yeah, and right now we're seeing Ally show no fear. He's taking it like as if game 1 never happened. This current advantage, the advantage that Ally has right now is pretty severe. But
yeah, it's a significant percentage lead. I have to say that Marth at 75%-ish. He only has to do a little bit more work, does Ally, to get Marth into kill percent from an up smash. And as we all know, Ally is just so very fond of that move.
Nice up B, almost gets him off the top. How's Mr. E gonna get back on stage?
Yeah, the one thing that Marth can struggle with is that when he's affected by Rage, his combos don't link together at low percents, and we never actually got him to even try to start something because Ally just said, no, you're not giving you a chance. Like, I know how dangerous Marth is. Here is the lead head, like the weighted gloves.
Yeah. Lead head, weighted gloves, many things can come out of Mario's bag of tricks. And that was a JVT stock, so a total adjustment compared to game 1 here by Ally. Now, how will we see Mr. E adapt in game 3? Because clearly he was not carrying anything from game 1.
No, and I mean that's the mark of an experienced player is when you have such a strong mental game. Win or lose, you just kind of forget game 1 and you go in with fresh eyes. Like as far as the results go, you know that even if you won game 1, it doesn't matter because you have 2 more games that you can easily take. And if you lose, you just got to forget it. Like a pitcher giving up a home run. That mental fortitude is really important, and Ally has it in spades. Oh, but we're gonna see that. I'm not sure he's gonna be able to get him close enough to the edge to get that. And he misses the tipper. That's something so rare for Mr. E. He's normally perfect with those.
Well, he was definitely lining himself up for the tipper to get that extra damage. And normally, when you're coming off a shield break, you're demoralized for that moment. And then when you get shield broken into a tipper, that's just
that's heartbreaking. But Ally was able to dodge. He didn't get tippered. Mr. E made a crucial mistake there, and we'll see as this goes on if he gets another chance to take the stock. Otherwise, that could have been the only opening he had.
Yeah, and Ally's explosive tendencies in finding these crazy burst combos. Just right there, it went from even to quite an advantageous state for Ally. And now Mr. E finds himself on the defensive end. How can he adjust and get this kill and stop this Mario?
I think the adjustments that Mr. E has to make is, again, just work on his spacing. It's normally immaculate, but so far it's been a little sloppy to this point. I think if he just shores that up, he's really kind of had like the movement advantage on Ally, and he's not giving himself, like his defense is really good right now. His spacing has been good defensively. It's just offensively is where he needs to shore that up.
Yep, and finally, Mr. E finds a good counter, just stuffs Mario's back air, and basically returns it to a neutral stance, and that's what kind of Mario...
oh, and he just walks right into an up smash there. I'm not sure if he was kind of trying to go for maybe a pivot grab or just in general, maybe that was like a misplay, but an up smash came out of nowhere and took his stock. So Mr. E definitely has to make sure to get this one early and not let Ally get more damage on him.
Yeah. Now, when Mario has this much rage, just like Marth, very terrifying when he's got rage. That up smash, one of the most terrifying moves in this entire game. And Marth, a character who kind of does struggle with landing, his, I guess, defenses on his way down really come down to down air and counter.
Yeah, and down air isn't, like, that's not even a good thing to come down, because if you miss, the end lag is atrocious, and that'll just make your day awful. He does get the kill here, but it takes 74%, which means he's in a similar situation that he was in Game 2. He's got to try and find a way to build some damage, but that's one way that Marth can struggle if you don't get openings, and Ally is not one to give those.
No, Ally does not let anybody take an inch on him when it comes to losing a lead. Very, very rarely will you see that happen. And right now, Ally's just keeping that established dominance that we've seen in Game 2 and continuing it in Game 3 right here as the set narrows down.
Yeah, he is kind of he's kind of getting back in this just a little bit though. You know, he's crawling back in. He's got a lot more work to do, but it's definitely in reach at this point. Again, if he can get a good read on Ally, possibly get a tipper, it could end earlier than we expected to. But yeah, he has to make sure that he is defensively perfect.
Exactly. Now we know that tipper is definitely the true clutch factor here for Mr. E. But Ally, you can just see the way he's just kind of like empty hopping and just running around. He is making sure that that zone that Marth is looking to set up is constantly changing. So Mr. E is forced to adapt.
Yep.
But this back throw is probably going to secure it.
Yep, he does lose to the back throw there, and I think that dash attack was not it was not meant to be. I think that was supposed to be him stopping and doing something else, and it just the input just happened a couple of moments too late, and he ended up dash attacking right into Ally's shield. Ally's shield game is so strong. He knows that he can grab you, he can up smash you out of shield, he can start a combo with up tilt to up air, stuff like that. So yeah, running into Ally's shield with a move like dash attack was just ill-advised, and that's what cost him the set. Good stuff there to Ally, recognizing that he had lots of time to punish and getting it there. So good stuff to Ally for moving on.
Good stuff to Cloud9's newest acquisition.